Today we are going to discuss about the encundias, the magical trees. Basically, we want to explain how was the practice in the old days compared how the new palero from the new age they do it. I've seen paleros in our days that they shop or they buy this load of sticks over the botanicas on the internet, or sometimes they go to a religious suppliers, the botanicas, and they buy it. The palero use these sticks for spells. Others use it when they are tatenquisa, and when they have their enganga, they place them all around the enganga. But the problem with that is that when you buy in these places, they sell you whatever they got. So they acquire certain sticks and they made what they call a load of sticks. But what they don't take into consideration, people who make enganga, they should take into consideration the spiritual need of the new owner who are going to receive that enganga. Because they might be sticks that they might not work with the individual. And instead of helping him, it can turn against the person. And this only, you can see this by referring to the knowledge that you get once the person is scratched. And when the person receives the tenduenza, the spiritual path on pure Palo Mayombe, will guide you which are the proper sticks, herbs to use. There are some people who practice syncretized palo or cross palo that they are some irresponsible because whatever they bought, that's the load of sticks that they place in the enganga. And that's wrong. Anyway, you already know how I feel about syncretized palo or cross palo, so we don't have to waste our time to go over it again. Then again, I already said in other videos, the challenge is up for anybody who wants to prove me wrong about 7 lightning bolts, 7 rayos, Ensasi, Zambrano, any which way you want to call it, Mamachola, Cholagüenge, those who claim that that comes from the land of the Congo, I will be more than glad to go on a trip with you to the Congo land so that you can prove me wrong. And I will bring videos to document it. But remember, no personal interpretations. If we go to Africa, you have to show me where exists the 7 rayo enganga over there. So I'm still waiting for you people, those who still claim that those empungo are from the land of Congo. Anyway, as we were referring before, these sticks, each tree has its own gender, whether female or male. Each tree has its own spirit that dwells inside of the tree. They're spirits who are older than other. They are a spirit, and we're talking about the spirit that dwells inside of each tree. They are sticks that they weight more than the other trees. They are sticks or trees that are more powerful than others. They are sticks that are placed in the enganga, or also that are in the wood, that they are receivers. Their only duty is to receive as an sponge all the energy surrounding them, or all the energy that are in the enganga. There are other sticks that they can be like satellite. They can transmit energy to other things around. So what I'm trying to tell you, that the palero who work with these sticks should know the condition, the physical condition of each tree, and how the palero is able to manipulate such energy to its own benefit. Also, there is an important detail, that once the palero goes to the wood, like in the old days, and he cut off that stick that he needs from that trunk, the connection, the relationship between that stick from that tree or that trunk is cut off forever. And the spirit who lives on that stick dies, suffer death. So it's important for the palero to be able to know, to do the proper ceremonies, to sing the proper mambos or songs, the proper prayers, and the proper sigils or patipembas. Spirit magical signatures or drawings. Because many people in our days, they feel, oh, that the spirit, they put the stick around the enganga and they do not charge them. They don't put magical ingredients inside on those sticks. And basically, people must understand, especially tatas and kisi, that when you put the sticks around the enganga, you have to put it in a chronological order, according to their age, according to their power, according to their height, according to the purpose, how they move on the enganga. I seen engangas that they put these magical sticks around the enganga, and they put so much dirt on the enganga that is look that they have put concrete on the enganga, because you are not able to move them from one side to the other one. And when you are, they don't realize that there are times in your life that you have to move around those magical sticks. Example, like in the letter of the year, you should know how to move them according to your spiritual and physical need of the situation that you are facing through that year. Oh, but my godfather, they didn't teach me that. Well, you better go and see your godfather and have a long talk why he didn't teach you that. Maybe he doesn't know either about this. And I will be very cautious not to reveal more than what I should. So the Osiris priest, do not worry about it. Also, I am not only a palero, but also I am a santero, and also an acheo mo Osai. So what I'm going to talk in here is going to be the basis, but the secrets, I'm not going to be able to discuss this. So this is very important because many paleros these days, they sing songs when they go to the wood to cut the sticks, and they sing the songs that they usually use when they are in their Mayombe celebrations. And those are not the proper songs to use when you're gonna cut off the stick away from the tree. So please keep that in mind. The palero should know once he cut off that stick that the spirit who live or dwell inside of that stick, he better know how he can bring that spirit back to life. He better know how to conduct the proper patipembas, the proper prayers, the proper songs. So when he charge that stick with the magical ingredient, as long as the spirits of the dead, there will not be a conflict, because it would be terrible to see that he will insert spirit of the dead inside of the stick along with the magical ingredients, but he didn't do the right steps to wake up, to bring back to life, to the dwelling spirit of that stick. And it will be terrible, because then that magical stick is not going to work properly in the nganga. Another example is that people must take in consideration how much a spirit of the dead they can put inside on that stick. Let's suppose if that spirit can only afford, according to the spiritual condition or his physical condition, to take only 4. I seen crazy people that, because I'm going to put a lot of spirit, it's going to be more powerful. And then they put like 12. You already know that once you charge that and you seal it and you put it inside of the nganga, those 12 spirits are in conflict with their original spirit that dwell inside of that stick. So you're going to be already in a struggle, in a war, imbalance inside of the ganga without you knowing what is going on. So please be very careful about how you handle these sticks. The people, they use it, sometimes they grind it a little bit to make it into dust, to use it for magical powders. You have to be very careful, because when you do so, you better know the rank of that stick. If you do it the wrong way, even though you follow some recipe that you use for the spells, it's not gonna work, because you didn't respect the rank, the sex, the weight, the strength, the prayers, the patipemba of such sticks.